Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here and wanting to hang out with me for a little bit. Today I thought I would use the GLAMLITE CHUCKY Crazy Love Palette and try to do a little recreation of the Tiffany makeup. So if you want to see me try and attempt this, then stick around because I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, thanks for wanting to hang out with me for a little bit. This is the CHUCKY Crazy in Love palette. Is that not so freaking cool? Alright, let's open it up and see what's inside. Dun, 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 dun. I have used this palette once before. So I'm not going to do like exactly, you know what I mean? Like I don't have a blonde wig or anything like that. I'm just going to do the makeup. I'm going to have fun with it and I'm going to see where it takes me. I've been wanting to attempt this for a while now. So tonight's the night that we're going to do it. My son's at work. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to, let me find my brush. Then I'm going to take a shower, wash it off, possibly do my Mask Monday video, sleep for a couple hours, and then get up and go grab my son. I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in white, y'all, because I love it. I did have my makeup on from work, and I just kind of used a makeup wipe. Why are words so hard sometimes? I used a makeup wipe and just took the eye look off, and I'm just gonna kind of play around with the makeup and see what we can accomplish tonight. I think that Halloween should be fun and you should do whatever you want with it. You don't have to do looks exactly the way that they are supposed to be done. I think that you can have fun with it and put your own spin on it. Hence why I'm not going to block out my brows and do like the thin Tiffany brow. I think I'm just going to, you know, go with the flow and see where things take me. You know, maybe do a more modernized spin on the Bride of Chucky Tiffany makeup. I really love, what is it, Jennifer Tilly? I think she's, they couldn't have picked a more perfect person to play Tiffany in the movie, in my humble opinion, which probably doesn't really account for much, but you know, I really think that she nailed it. You know what I mean? I know probably some people like get like super annoyed with her voice, but I think it's super cute. So that's my take on it. I did like, I don't know, it's kind of like the Freddy Krueger movies. Like, I loved Nightmare on Elm Street, the original one. And then I feel like they kind of, I don't know, kind of not stupid, but they just weren't as good as the original. And I feel like the first Chucky movie, not that the other ones are dumb, I just feel like the original was the best one, if that makes sense. I don't know if anybody else understands what I'm trying to say. Not that the other movies were bad. I just think, you know, sometimes you just can't top an original. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my opinion. All right, so now that we've got that base laid down, I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to do this. I think I might go in with, I think I might go in with the Till Death Do Us part, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to put that in the crease. What brush do I use, you ask? I do too. We're going to figure that out right now. I'm going to get this set of brushes right here. Where did I get these? These are Doe Color. I think these came in Bizy Beauty Customs. And this is a really good set of brushes. I don't know why I don't use them more often. But this is the whole set right here. So we're going to use these and see how it goes. I think I should probably use one of these fluffy brushes. I think I'll use this one right here. I don't know if it has a number. It does. 02. All right, so let's go into till death do us part. And then I'll probably use Scarier Than Ever to like blend it out once I get it laid down. And then I think I'm going to put Free Hugs. Free Hugs or It's Time to Play. Maybe I'll either do this one or this one. I think this one will probably be better on the lid. So that's what the plan is right now. So I hope all of you are doing well. Are any of you planning on doing anything for Halloween? You know, have a Halloween party to go to maybe? I don't have anything going on. There was a Halloween party. Today's Saturday, the 21st. There was a friend of mine that I work with that had a Halloween party last night, but my son had to work, and it makes it really difficult to kind of do things when I have to pick him up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I have to be up, you know, at 4:45, 4:30, 4:45 in the morning to go to work myself. And I had to drop him off at 7. So, you know, it makes it kind of hard to really make plans and do anything. So, you know, it is what it is. But hopefully soon he'll pass his written test, and then we can work on driving and get him his license so that we can get him a car. He's well on his way to saving. I did help him a little bit. I've put what I could in his savings account to help him out a little bit, just to kind of give him a start. And then he's been putting some money in his savings account when he gets paid. He's gotten 2 paychecks so far, and he was so freaking cute. You guys, it's just really cute to see how excited he is to have his own money and be able to buy things and go to the store. You know, like he really is, you know, getting so excited, you know, and I love it. You know, I knew that it would happen someday. I mean, like, you always get a little worried about your kids, you know, especially when you think about back to when you were a kid. You know, when I was a kid, it took my mom one time to tell me no on something, and I wanted to get a job and make my own money so that I could buy stuff. And all I wanted was, I think it was shampoo. Like, there was a certain kind of shampoo and conditioner I wanted, and she wouldn't get it for me. So that's when I was like, all right, time to make my own money so I can get it. I'm color switching this off. I think I'm going to use this makeup wipe that I had to take my eye makeup off and clean this brush off a little bit more so that I can go into that Scarier Than Ever brown color. No, maybe I'll just use the other fluffy brush because now this is wet. I'm going to have to let it dry. I'm going to use this other fluffy brush, and then I'm going to go into that brown. That's the wrong one. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. What are you doing? Oh, There it is. It was hiding. I'm going to use this one. Go into that brown shade. Just dip on a little bit. Tap it off. And then I'm just going to kind of blend the edges a little bit. But it's really exciting to see. And like, I was at work today, and when a couple of the next shift people came in, they were talking to me about how my son made him a sandwich and how respectful, and, you know, he provided good customer service, you know, not knowing who they were or anything. So it warms my heart. And like, I told him, I said, you guys are gonna make me cry, you know what I mean? Because it was just like all this pride welled up inside of me, you know, like, he's doing a really good job and people are noticing it, and that just makes me happy. And then he's in this like special online school, and he was taking this class, art foundations, I think it was called. And I was helping him with it, and he took his final, and he didn't, I don't know if this is even. I think this one looks a little bit darker than this one, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. But he took his final, and he had like, before he took his final, he had like 58 or something like that, which I know it sounds bad, but he only had a 58, and he needed to take his final, and if he got a certain grade on his final, it would take his grade up and he would pass the class. Well, he took the final and he didn't pass. And so his, like, I'm going in with the Free Hugs, which is the black shade, and I'm just going to tap it all over my lid and kind of push it up into my crease here. But he didn't pass the final, and so his, like, school counselor called me and talked to me and said that she was going to like open the final up again so that he could try it again, and she gave him 2 days to do it. So I helped him with it, you know, and he ended up getting a 72, so he passed the class. He only has so much more to do. They said he could be done, if he finishes everything, he could be done and graduated and have his diploma by December, no later than January. So I'm really been trying to help him get through all of this, because he's always struggled in school, you know. It just hasn't been easy for him. And I just think it's because of the way that they've changed up the curriculum, you know what I mean? Like, they just go through everything so fast. It's like a rush to get them through stuff. And when he was in elementary school, I think that really hurt him a lot, because he didn't have a chance to really understand what he was doing before they were like on to the next thing. And it's like, it doesn't matter if you understand it or know what you're doing or anything, they're just moving on no matter what. And I think that it really doesn't help kids that might learn at a slower pace than other kids. You know, I feel like, honestly, if the curriculum was like when I was a kid, that he would have done fine. You know what I mean? If they would have spent more time on addition and subtraction for like a whole year before they started moving on to multiplication and division, it's just like, it's just so hard. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you how many tears I cried over the years every time I had to go in for stupid parent-teacher conferences, and how they would say that he's not doing well, you know? And it's like, well, like, maybe it's you guys and not me. Maybe it's not him. Maybe it's the way that you guys are teaching. All right, I'm going to go into this 11 brush, and I'm going to go back into Till Death Do Us Part, and I'm just going to tap it on this lower lash line. And like, I get, you know, the majority do fine, you know, but it's not fair to the ones that aren't in the majority. And I had an IEP for him, and to be honest with you, I don't think it did any good, because they would take him out of class for certain things on certain days of the week, which took him out of the regular class. So he would be falling behind in that. And then I feel like it's a joke when they send home, like, I mean, he would come home on Monday with this freaking huge packet that he would have to finish. And it's like, what exactly are they doing in class? You know what I mean? Like, it felt like most of the homework was most of the work was being sent home for him to do at home. So they're spending, what, so many hours in school every day. And then we would spend another 2 hours trying to do the homework at home. Like, some of the stuff was easy, you know, like the addition and subtraction. But even then, I kind of hurt him a lot, because I was teaching him how I learned math. And the way that they teach it now, I'm going into Scarier Than Thou, which is the brown color. And I'm going to, oh no, that brush is still wet. No! All right, I'm going to go into the 10 brush and go into Scarier Than Thou. And then I'm just going to buff this out a little bit. But the way that they teach math these days is so different. It's like they use sticks and circles and boxes, and it's just, to be completely honest with you, I think it's more confusing than it is helpful. And I remember talking to some people about it, and they're like, the reason that they changed up the curriculum was because, I'm going to go back into Scarier Than Now and kind of blend this out up here. Because kids weren't ready for college. They weren't, like, math wise or whatever, which is freaking stupid, because what the hell is like a community college for? You know what I mean? Like, if you're not ready for a 4-year college, then you go to community college to hone up your skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do they have to, like, pressure these elementary school kids and make math? Because math is really simple. It's so simple if you make it simple. Like, but when you're complicating it and showing a kid that doesn't really understand, like, 3 different ways to do the same problem, like, it's pretty easy, you know, 25 and 25, 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the 1, 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, you're done. This is like, you got to draw the sticks for this and the blah, blah, blah. And it's like, good gravy, guys. Could you make it just a little bit harder for them to, you know, do good in school? But yeah, me and my son, we had a rough go of it. So, you know, for a long time, I was really, really worried about him. And I just feel like he's really growing into a young man. And I'm so very proud. So very proud. All right, I'm going to go into issue 666, which is this purplish color shimmer right there. I'm using this flat brush, which is an 08. That's what it looks like. And I'm just going to tap that purple on top of this black right here and see how that goes. Oh, this is a really pretty shade. I'm really hoping that this is going to turn out, you know, at least somewhat Tiffany-esque. You know, this is the first time I've ever tried to look like this, and I've been watching some videos and looking at some pictures and kind of like getting some ideas of how I can kind of put my own little spin on it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be exact. And I keep trying to tell myself, stop pressuring yourself to do it perfectly and do it exactly like, you know, the actual Tiffany is. You can kind of play with it and give it your own little spin, put a RENEEA spin on it, you know what I mean? And it still, I think, is going to look, hopefully, decent. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think I got to take, where's that? Like this little brow brush with the spoolie on the end. And I think I'm going to go into Time to Play. And I think that's more of like a gray color, not a black. The one down here is more, that's the black. This one is more, you can kind of tell, it's more of a grayish color. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to tap it as close to the lower lash line as I can. And then we'll probably go back into Till Death Do Us Part and kind of blend it out a little more. Kind of make it like a smoky, a little smokier. I'm thinking maybe I should do a liquid liner on the top, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But what do you guys think about the school? Like, did you have issues with your kids in school, or, you know, did they get it and understand it like right away? I really feel like the IEP didn't really help him. You know, I can remember when I was in school, I'm flip-flopping back and forth. I can remember when I was in school, and like if you didn't do well in algebra or whatever, you could just take basic math in high school. And as long as you had basic math, you could still get your math credits and graduate. You know what I mean? And like, I don't understand why they can't do that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, why do you have to have algebra and geometry and all of that stuff? You know, I just don't think it's necessary. I think that most people in life have to have basic math. You know what I mean? Like, you just need to have strong addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And as long as you have that and you're strong in that, you'll be fine in life. I really do feel that way. I'm going to try and contour my nose a little bit. You know, I did okay. I did okay in algebra, pre-algebra, and algebra. I sucked butt in geometry. It just, that stuff confused the shit out of me. So I was not good in that. I need another brush to kind of blend this out. I'm going to use this brush right here. And I'm just going to kind of try and buff this out a little bit. But I feel like no matter what, as long as I would have had, you know, strong basic math skills, I would have been fine in life no matter what, you know, because that's what I do. You know, I count money, and it's mostly addition and subtraction, really, you know. I think kids need to have, you know, strong addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, and know how to count money. And I feel like as long as they have that, they'll be fine. Like, they don't show kids how to do a lot. You know, like, they don't tell them, like, teach them how to balance a checkbook. They don't teach them how to write in cursive. So, like, when they ask my son to do, I'm going to kind of contour right here a little bit. They ask him to sign something, and he handwrites it because they spent very minimal time on teaching them cursive. You know, it was not very much time at all. And at first he had a lot of fun with it, but then they kind of just, like, I don't know. It's just so weird seeing how things have changed so much over the years with education. And I feel like a lot of kids suffer, and there's no real programs that I could find, you know, for my son to kind of help him out a little bit, you know. And I felt bad, and then I would get frustrated and upset, and we would kind of get in arguments because I didn't know how to help him, because the way that they were teaching, it was just as confusing to me as an adult. So it's like, how do I teach him how to do stuff when I don't even understand it myself? You know what I mean? Like, it's just rough. And I'm so glad that, you know, he's older now, and I don't have to, you know, this program that he's in right now has really been a godsend, because it's not like a regular school. He doesn't have like 6 classes a day. He has to finish 2 classes a month. And as long as he does that and passes the classes, he gets the credits. This is my Beauty Creations Dare to Be Bold gel pencil in outer space. So I'm using this for tight line and for my waterline. All right, we got that in the waterline and the tight line. I don't know. I'm super proud of him. I really am. I really hope that he knows how really super proud of him that I am. These liners aren't going to work. Do I have... See, this one keeps falling apart. This is the Bella Pierre. It's the Bella Pierre. Like, the whole... Can you see that? The whole freaking thing. I'm just tossing that one. I go, oh, it fell out. liquid liner. Do I have some? I know I do somewhere. I pulled out this iMethod Beauty. It's a brow eyeliner. It's got the liner and the stamper. I'm not going to do a wing liner, but I am going to use this to line my upper lash line there. I need to find some blush. All right, let's see if we can do this. I'm going to use this one right here. This is Sweet Donuts blush powder. I can't read what that says. I got this from Karen Ann. Let me find my blusher brush. I'm going to use this right here, and I'm going to dip into that shade right there. This smells good. I just got to put it on the apple of my cheek to kind of give it that doll look. You know, dolls have that little round cheek part. I need to figure out how to maybe make it look like I have dimples. I've seen some girls using like bronzer to kind of make it look like they got little dimples right there. I'm wondering if I can figure that out. Should I put a little bit on my nose? Why not? We're doing what we want. We're gonna play, and I'm doing what I want with this look, and we'll see how it turns out, guys. We'll see how it turns out. I need a little brush to, I'm going to use this Singe Beauty E05 brush right here, and I'm going to dip into this Too Faced bronzer that smells like chocolate, and I'm just going to try and shade this in right here to try and make it look like little dimples. I don't know. I'm going to have to probably blend that out a little bit. See if we can put one right over here too. I don't think that's turning out exactly the way that I wanted it to, but that's all right. That's all right. That's okay. Let's pull out the bronzer brush and see if we can, I don't know, I might need to get some powder and kind of, I don't know. I don't think that's turning out exactly the way that I wanted it to. Maybe I need to find something to blend this out. I don't know. I tried. All right, let me get this liner. And we are going to just put a little liquid liner across the top here. I'm not the best at liquid liner at all, so we'll see how this turns out. All right, we got that. Now we need to do the little beauty mark. Should I use this black one? Maybe I'll use the Pat McGrath Labs and do the little beauty mark right here. There we go. Now for lips. What should we do for the lips? I'm probably gonna need, I think we're gonna do black. We're gonna use this right here. This is Perfect Eye Lip Liner Pencil. I think I got these from Groupon. So we're gonna use this to line my lips. And I'm gonna try and give it that, like, real point. I'm gonna have to concentrate on this. If I keep talking, I'm gonna mess it up. All right, I got the lips lined. So I'm gonna use this Avon Ultra Color Rich. I can't read what shade it is. I think it's something red. So that's what it looks like. I think this will be the perfect shade. I really do. All right, I'm just using my foundation brush from earlier, and I'm just gonna kind of tap this out a little bit. I think I need to blend these shades a little bit better to try and give myself, I don't know, a better blend. I need to do my mascara, and I need to fix up my brows a little bit too. You know, if you had a leather jacket and a white dress, you really don't need a white dress though, I don't think. I think you can just kind of play with the Tiffany character. You know what I'm saying? Get some, like, I don't know, combat boots and some fishnet stockings or something and a really cute dress. I mean, you could really play with the Tiffany character and really make it your own for sure. I don't really have any dark brow pencils. I'm going to use this Lottie London, and I'm just going to kind of fix up my brows a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm back and the look is done. So I kind of fixed up my brows a little bit. I don't know if they're even, but I tried. And then I used this About Face Light Lock powder in Smother, I think. And that's what it looks like. I put a little bit on my brow bone. I put a little bit on the inner corner. I put a little bit down my nose, on my Cupid's bow, put a little bit on my chin here, and also on the cheeks. I think it looks good. Mascara. We need mascara. I'm going to use the Milk Rise mascara and just kind of fix up these lashes a little bit. I do have a little bit of mascara on from earlier, so we're just kind of touching it up a little bit. All right, there we go. I don't have any like contacts or anything like that. I see a lot of the girls putting like really bright contacts in, but I think my eyes kind of fit the bill with this look. My eyes tend to change colors depending on what I wear, the mood I'm in, how I do my makeup. They kind of switch it up from time to time. So anyways, this is kind of like my take on the Tiffany makeup look. You could play around with it. You can get a blonde wig, leather jacket. You can do whatever you want and do like a more modernized Tiffany, if you will. Like, you know what I mean? I think Halloween is a time for expression and a time to play and kind of just find your creative side. And if you see a look that inspires you that you want to do, take it in your own direction and have fun with it. You know what I mean? I think this is the basis of it, but you know, there's so many opportunities to kind of switch it up a little bit. But anyways, let me know down in the comments what you think of the look. I think it came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with my look right now. I really am. I don't have, whew, I thought I had lipstick on my teeth, but I don't. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what your Halloween plans are if you're planning on getting dressed up. I know a lot of people don't like Halloween because it's scary. It doesn't have to be scary. You can have a fun Halloween party where everybody dresses up like unicorns and fairies, and it could be like a whole fairy wonderland, you know what I mean? Or it doesn't have to be ghosts and goblins and spooky. It can be fun and lighthearted like it is for kids, you know what I mean? Like, not all kids want to dress up like scary things. Sometimes they want to have fun and do the fun things, you know, like the fairy princesses and, you know, strawberry shortcake or whatever, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be scary. It can be fun and lighthearted. It's what you want to make of it. But anyways, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out with me again. I love you all so very much. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff, then go down below and hit that subscribe button. Join Nene's Glam Squad. Make sure you turn the notification bell up to all because we do all sorts of fun things on this channel. And that way you can get notified. You can see the thumbnail or the title, see if it's something you're interested in, and then you can come on over. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know that you stopped by. I love you all so very much. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Take care, stay safe, and I hope I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.